Good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
Ain't it great to stay up late? Good morning to you. Get up. Let's go, there's food. For real, feels so uncomfortable right now. I don't have my lights or anything. I'm just like, on this chair. But hello, it's Madeline. I'm back. If you have been keeping up with my channel, the last two videos I've posted are just like 4 or 5 minute clips of my days so far in Alabama on spring break. This year I've gone on spring break with my mom, her boyfriend, his kid, and his nephew, and it's been kind of interesting. Lots of fun for sure. I like them all. They're really nice. I don't know if they like me, but it's fine. The boys don't seem too into making videos yet. I want to make one where they actually talk, but I don't know, it's going on day 3 now, and today I went on Instagram, and I was actually on my Finsta, and I follow a lot of other Finstas obviously on there. If you don't know what a Finsta is, it's a fake Instagram where you post like what you're really feeling, like how sad you are that like finals are happening, or that this boy did this, or like you talk a lot of smack. On this one girl's Finsta, what I've realized her lately is like, I don't know, she posted specifically that she wants to go on her first date. She doesn't care what it takes. It doesn't even have to be romantic. She's just sad that all of her other friends have gone on their first dates already. Mind you, she's a freshman in college and she has not. So she's pretty bummed out. And I was like, girl, you don't have to be sad. I want to talk about desperation and like my struggle with desperation, what I'm currently desperate for, and just like why we don't have to be desperate. Wow. Google defines desperation, or desperate, as feeling, showing, or involving a hopeless sense that a situation is so bad as to be impossible to deal with. Yes. You're desperate for love and nothing can fill. Yes, I don't know. So what I've been realizing is that when you let desperation into your life, you let way to all sorts of sin and crazy stuff that, you know, you normally wouldn't let into your life. Because you want a boyfriend so bad, you just grab whatever is closest, nearest, you know, nicest nearby. That's what I did with my very first boyfriend. I was like, I'll show, like I said in my other video, a recap of all my relationships. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. But my first boyfriend I got because all these other boys wouldn't be my boyfriend. And I met this guy, and within a week, 10 days, we started dating. Because I was pretty desperate for a boyfriend. And I looked it up. I tried to look up like what is said about desperation in the Bible, and one of the great verses I found was, "Do not be deceived, bad company ruins good morals." And that's 1 Corinthians 15:33. And I'm not really sure what that is like telling about in the Bible, but to me, bad company ruins good morals. So like my first boyfriend, you know, was my first kiss and all this, and like that was my end of my freshman year. I certainly do believe that you should not start dating until college because you have no idea who you are. You don't want to try to go to a school because of a certain guy, and it's just better to wait to date. It's so easy to want your first kiss, your first date, your first boyfriend. Like currently I'm not allowed to have a boyfriend or anything like that, and of course that's exactly what I want in this exact moment. And I was talking with Riley, or she just texted me and she was like, I really want a boyfriend right now. And I was like, dude, me too. The summer's gonna get so difficult because there's all sorts of cute people being like, at the beach with my boyfriend, and I'm like, okay, they left. So it's good, it's easy to want all these things, but the Lord knows what is best for you, and He has it all laid out and planned for the perfect time. And if you try to rush anything, you may learn from your mistakes, but you're not going to have the learning and the life and the love that the Lord has planned for you, and He has all set aside and always has. Currently my struggle with desperation, sure, is for a boy, but not as much. I'm kind of in a good place. my desperation is actually for friendships, but it's really for the friendships that have really brought me down. So I know that they're no good for me, and I know that going back to these certain friendships would be a negative thing on my life, but I'm just desperate for the love that is brought with them. When I know that there are certain friendships, shout out to like all my good church friends, that the Lord has put in my life because of this no men, and like brought to me because I've set this sin aside that I should be focusing on and I should be growing with, but I'm getting distracted by what I want and what my wants are versus what the Lord knows that I need. So it's really hard to not want to have a boyfriend, or not want to go on your first date, which is where this all started, and that all leads to some fun stuff or whatever. But just trust. If you're religious, I guess. If you're not religious, this may not really come across as anything important to you, but I recommend loving the Lord because He loves you so much. And look to love and go on dates with the Lord, you know, and just opening up your Bible or worshiping in your car. So when I get home, actually, correction to that, if I get up to 100 subscribers from this video, or from, you know, in the next week or so, I will do a taking yourself on a date video. And I want to use this girl I went to high school with, this gorgeous girl I went to high school with. She offered to do my makeup for me, using my own makeup, but she does makeup professionally. So I want to give her some, you know, some good business, but I also like really want to get my makeup done. So if I get to 100 subscribers, maybe 150. Let's do 150 because I know we can do it. I have at least 69 currently, which is so great. But if you all send this to your friend and you're like, hey, give it a like, give it a subscribe, and we get to 150, I'll do a glam video with her and it'll be great. So if you like this, if you know somebody who maybe needs this message on desperation and you don't know how to say it to them, just like send them a quick link. Be like, hey, I found this girl, she's just like super smart and intuitive and like cute, blah blah blah. I'll keep posting daily while I'm here in Alabama, either a video about my day, or maybe I'll come up with another topic to tell you guys about. But thank you so much for watching. I'll see you later. Okay, ready?
Human encoding. Flock, flock, flock.